look at, scan this particular thing. Or you might run across as, hey, we heard there's this in here. So if you run across anything, it's like, hey, we heard about, a desert world up here. We want you to go survey it for us. Just because they want us to survey it doesn't mean they're going to take control of it. So if you run across something, it's like, hey, we heard rumors of a Terran world up here or a desert world up here. It's like, really? Maybe I should go look at that for my own personal use and get paid while doing it. Because we like credits. But yeah, they'll post up something like this ever so often, where you get the bounties coming in. They're like, hey, so-and-so wants this particular thing inspected. And whether or not they hate you or not, all you've got to do is go do it and you get paid. They'll transfer the money. So say, I don't know, the hegemony wants this scan and the hegemony hates your guts. You can still go do that and they'll still pay you and they'll actually become friendlier with you as you do that kind of stuff. That can go, that can go. We want that. I don't use those. We want that and that. Okay. I want all that. Actually, this might be a, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, there's 12 slots. You're going to guaranteedly have to have this and the ports on anything, whether it's a planet or a station. So technically you got 10 slots to do whatever you want to on a planet. Side note, based on its level, because you can only have 4 industries. So, that can go from there. Like the patrol HQ would be 1. You want the station, you'll want, those 2. This, and this you'll want on everything. Well, these 2 you have to. The station and the patrol HQ, you're going to want on everything. Heavy batteries, you'll probably want on everything. Then other than that, it's going to be, what is this planet going to be used for? What could I use here? Like, this produces food, you'll want to farm. If it's something that doesn't produce food, well, you can't produce food, so you can't build the farming. So, and that kind of takes that as like, commerce eats up one of these industries. I usually don't use commerce too much. Oh, here's a great thing. This right here is what you're going to be looking for, Aurelian. And this will go for whether you're modding, what faction you're using, if you're, anything. This right here, that mousing over that, you'll see the fleet size, because that's based on the colony, ship hulls and weapons demand met. So, your patrol HQ right here, you can see it requires, it's wanting those particular ship hulls. That's what I was telling you about. That's what the heavy industry produces. So, that will increase the fleet size and make them better. So you can see right there, that's kind of what you're looking to balance right there, and that will make your fleets bigger, stronger, meaner. And you can see anything over here, what are you meeting your demands? Or you're not meeting your demands? Well, I'm not making enough ship hulls over here. Well, maybe you need to, instead of making another food planet next or working on that gas giant to get your fuel up and running, maybe you need to work on some more heavy industry first to make sure you're, one of those kind of things, because your planets will trade in and out. More fuel. And right here, the comm directory on every planet, this will change out ever so often on every planet. The freelance administrators right here is what you're going to be looking for. And technically, you can find them out and about at random too when you're salvaging stuff. It'll be like, hey, I'm an admin. You can hire. It's a one-time pay. But you can also, if you're not in a hurry, you can be like, all right, what do you do? Oh, you don't do anything, huh? All right, so you're just a person that can run the planet. Let's see, can I get an example? I'm at a planet where I'm not going to be able to help you. Yeah, but there'll be stuff where you can click on this, be like, hey, I can do this. There'll be some that, hey, I make fleets larger, or any kind of, industry, which, I told you you're limited to 4 a planet. I make all industries produce 1 extra item of everything they produce. So. Okay. Oh, with the gate in there, that probably had people in there. All right, so we got Genosha. All right, so can we make nice with the Zan Consortium since I've left them alone? Oh, they're inhospitable. I bet the Empire still hates me. Yup. And then Genosis, the CIS, suspicious. Me. Give me that and that. I think I want more supplies. Oh, actually perfect. Wrath will be a good... They should have Wrath set up. Ooh. Okay, so they're going to try to take Grimslag. That shouldn't be too bad. Good here. Into deck crews. Wow, they don't have heavy in. Oh, they are a baby planet though. Now, what is that? Okay, that's just an unidentified fleet. I guess we'll go down to here. I mean, I really do like that system, but I feel like I'm jumping the gun. Because we haven't even done half of the stuff yet. Yeah, but I gotta get stuff. We gotta get stuff up and running before we get the hegemony really mad. Speaking of which, did I already have this learned? No, I didn't. Oh, turn that off. I don't need people knowing who I am. I guess technically we could go inspect that desert planet we learned about. Since we're working down here in this bottom right sector, I'd like to go ahead and finish doing that. Oh, and of course you start your storm up. Vision, diplomacy. All right. I mean, technically, I could do some bounties for money. Oh, this wasn't the right one. To try to get people to like me better. Of course, going by Covenant thought process, it's like, you doing it to get people to like you? Nope, doing it for the money. Just going at it with the death skulls still. Liana, that's in the top right area. Is this where we're going? Two, 4, 6 in here. But was that a... Yeah, like there's a good one. It has both ores for production, no atmosphere, and extreme heat. This, or either one of these being better, or both. This is a really good example of a manufacturing planet right here. This is magnificent by vanilla standards. Because you want it to produce at least both ores, so that way you don't have to worry about production being interrupted because of pirates or anyone else, like say the hegemony, if they're getting annoyed with you. So this is, you know, as long as it's at least moderate. I mean, even if it's low standards, because, you know, you got the ore to produce here for mining. So you got the ore and you'll sell it. Next level, time the colony levels up, you'd build refining. So it would take these two ores that you're producing here, you're not going to have to import, turns the rare ores into the transplutonics, the little silver cylinders that are expensive, and this one goes into the metal plates that I keep throwing away because they're dirt cheap. And then, you know, the next level would be heavy industries. And that takes these and produces what it takes one and turns it into, whatchamacallit, supplies. And the other one goes into the ship hulls to make your fleets stronger and better. And it's extreme heat, so you'll get production bonuses if you put that nano forge to work here. And there's no atmosphere, so you can't pollute the planet. You're not going to make the air toxic because there is no air. You're just going to vent. You know, this pumps out pollution. Well, that's great. It can go into outer space and the spaceships can deal with it. And that's, you know, everything that was on that's vanilla. That's none of that is affected by my mods. This is one output for heavy and light. Wow, if that was on the other one, that would have been amazing. But this is still not horrible for a production planet. Is there anything hidden, Mr. Asteroid Field? Nope. Looks like we got another extreme heat over here also. Yep. cold. And what, low light? This is something that could be near a sun too. You know, the ultra rich, that's the best you can get, you know, next to best. See, this wouldn't be, if you had to, this would be usable too, because you could still put it here. It's like, oh, you're going to make the atmosphere toxic. Too late. It's already got a toxic atmosphere. So like this with just these three plus this, take these two out, the what, tectonics and the low gravity. You know, that would be fine too, because, you know, it's already toxic. I mean, it's not like you can make it any worse. The game has two settings, toxic atmosphere and not toxic atmosphere. There's not an in between. Blue giant. All right. Just making sure you're not a neutron. Don't like neutrons here. I try not to go into those. I have horrible luck timing my entries. Volcanic gas and barren. Huh? Yeah, see, this wouldn't work for my mod because that's thin asteroids. This belt right here would be this, you know, this or this I could build my terraforming mod stuff in. Pretty much if you can fly through it and randomly get hit from going too fast by an asteroid, it works. But that's a mod thing. Yoink. Yeah, there you go. Like this. This, again, this would be acceptable. That's annoying because of the hazard rating. So as you can see, the hazard rating affects the higher the rating, the more you have to pay people. They just don't want to be there. Can't blame them. And see, this produces the ore. You'd have to import the other, so that would be a personal. Ooh, yes. Let's take. Ooh. Supplies. Ooh, that's atrocious. Ooh, what do we got over here? Mining. Pet center. We got gerbil. Hamster. Profane crustacean. Mr. Krabs. Cyber parrot. Imperial megalobster. And a cat. Passion cat. All right. That's a small fleet. I don't feel too threatened. Oh, that's a derelict? That was weird. I've never seen a derelict ship behave like that. No. Nice, we got a gate. Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all are blowing stuff up. I don't know. That's not at the moment. Ooh, location of a research station. I like that. A desert with no food. Let's explore. Ew. How? Was this the one where I can put a person there? This is that other core. Debris field or ships? All right, so how is my... It's not too bad. I could definitely get to these and back, I think. I'm only using 12 a day. Still can't believe I got a Knight's Hammer and Crimson stuff. Oh, so you're gonna expand on your own, huh? Where are you going? Oh, I can't see because I haven't been in there. And I don't know why they're going to keep raiding in there. They've taken everything that was decent almost. I think the Covenant's just going to get ready to eliminate the evil sons. Oh, that's a good condition. Yeah. You a binary? You are. All right. Swoop all the way like that right there. So when we end near a an exit point. Ooh, hold on. Search station. Sorry. Gamma. Boo. We have to go back because I'm almost. How am I? 2, 3, 4. Well, I am one supply ship less than what I normally like, but still, that's kind of ridiculous. Of course, I am holding a lot of other stuff. I need a place where I can dump my goods. I guess I don't have to have Marines and whatnot right now. Commerce one, maybe. I know, I'm losing the weight. Oh, this first. Rio, Malaysia. Habitat was over. No, this is going to be too much. Separatist weapon. Already know that. Here, y'all want that? Donuts. Where do you... Oh, you're one of those. Never mind. 2 more, and then we got to go find somewhere to vend, because I detest wasting money. I guess the good thing is the Marines aren't going to ruin my... stuff. Wait, what am I missing? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm not going in for that. Oh, it's a hyper shunt. To you. Well, I think, right? The Empire won't deal with me. You won't deal with me. Did I say Zanwood?